Hello. Today we unpack the most basic question in stock investing. Is this company's current price actually fair? Look at Apple's daily chart on screen. Around $200 a share. Is that cheap or expensive? To judge, you need the company's true value, not just the ticker print. You'll learn 3 methods. 1. Reading health from the financial statements. 2. Comparing relative value with PBR and PBR. And 3. Turning future cash into today's dollars with DCF. With these 3 lenses, investment decisions get a lot clearer. Every valuation starts by reading the company's basic books, the financial statements. We'll practice the idea on Apple's weekly chart, NASDAQ, APL on screen. Remember 3 reports. 1. Income statement equals money earned and spent over a year, net income. 2. Balance sheet equals assets versus debts right now, equity. 3. Cash flow statement equals where cash actually moved. Example. Net income of $10 billion looks great, but if cash is only $2 billion, the spendable money is $2 billion. The biggest trap is $10 billion of profit on the income statement, only $2 billion in the bank. Receivables or unsold inventory often ballooned. Looking at profit alone will not tell you when a company is heading for trouble. In your broker's research or fundamentals tab, open the financials and compare these 3 reports year by year and quarter by quarter. Beside the chart, hunt for the gap between net income and cash flow. Read price to earnings like this. For every $1 of net income the company earns, how many dollars of stock price am I paying? Example. A 20x means $10 billion of net income implies a $200 billion market cap. At 10x, that same profit implies about $100 billion. Follow along on Apple's daily chart. Textbook ranges often put big tech near a 40x and financials nearer 18x. Why? Tech growth is usually faster. If future earnings are large, a high current price can still be justified. But alone is a trap. Always pair it with ROE, return on equity. Example, ROE of 20% means the company earns $20 a year on every $100 of its own equity. Up of 10x with ROE of only 3% can mean the firm is wasting capital. Check it on the chart side, your platform's fundamentals panel, or the finance site. Showing PBR and ROE together helps separate a genuine discount from a value trap. The same way you compare coffee jumping from $3 to $4.50 at the cafe versus a Fed-driven multiple reset on the S&P 500. Free cash flow, FCF, is this formula. Cash from operations minus cash spent on factories, machines, and equipment equals cash you can truly use freely. Example, operating cash of $100 billion minus $4 billion of CAPEX leaves about $96 billion of FCF. Same story on Apple's daily chart. Even with $10 billion of net income, if building plants or data centers burn $7 billion, FCF might be only $3 billion. Dividends, debt paydown, and buybacks are funded from that FCF, not from accounting profit alone. When you screen dividend names, always ask, is the dividend larger than FCF? If it is, a cut may be coming. Still, a firm can keep the payout by adding debt or selling assets. So never use this one signal alone. Check the debt load too. Compute it from your broker's cash flow statement, or look up trailing 12-month FCF on a finance site. That shows how much freely usable cash the company really has. Think about it. Are $10,000 today and $10,000 1 year from now the same? No. $10,000 today earning 5% for a year becomes $10,500. So $10,000 next year is worth about $9,520 in today's dollars. DCF, discounted cash flow, asks the reverse. What is the cash the company will earn 5 years out worth in today's dollars? You compute that total and compare it with the current stock price. Follow along on Apple's weekly chart. 5 steps. 1. Forecast 5 years of FCF. 2. Estimate terminal value after year 5. 3. Set the discount rate, WACC, the blended cost of capital. 4. Bring future cash back to present value. 5. Sum equals intrinsic value. The discount rate is the key. At a 10% rate, $1,100 1 year out is worth $1,000 today. Higher discount rates shrink today's value of future cash. When the Fed lifts rates, stock prices often fall for exactly this reason. DCF 리절출인 하드운 어썸프션즈. If a 6% discount rate values the company at $740 billion, 7% might drop it to $650 billion, and 5% might lift it to $850 billion. Wildly different. So we run sensitivity analysis, combine low, base, and high cases for discount rate and growth to build a value range. Say bearish $620 billion, base $740 billion, bullish $900 billion. Same idea on Apple's daily chart. Compare that range with today's market cap. Near $600 billion inside the base to bull band can read as reasonable or undervalued. Near $1 trillion can read as strongly rich. What matters is not one precise number. It is a reasonable range and the reasons behind it. Run the simulation yourself in a spreadsheet. 투리캡프 1. Financial Statement Company Health 플러스 2. PBR Peer Comparison 플러스 3. DCF Today's Value of Future Cash. You need all three together for a clear investment call. Buying just because PO is 10x, so it's cheap, is a big trap. E can be 3% and FCF negative. Verify and compare these three on the chart yourself. Warning: this lesson is for education only and is not a stock recommendation. Make every investment decision only after you check the latest financials and filings yourself, SEC Edgar in the U.S., and, when needed, professional opinions. Next lesson, we'll show how to put these concepts to work on live TradingView charts in your broker platform. Thank you.